hmm You know that mapping software that locates everything? Yes. You know, it could be that somebody had one of these large trailers that you put on the back of a vehicle. Yes. Could you call Homeland Security and find out if there's any truth to this? Yes. Somewhat of a rumor, actually. That you have a trailer, yes, that can relocate cities so that satellites can't find them. Yes. It's kind of like a big box on the back, yes, on a trailer, yes, that gives off a certain frequency, yes, that if any satellite would try to locate a city, yes, that would bounce off the satellite and relocate the city to someplace else. Now, it's almost like my wife was living on the west side of town, yes, but the satellite said she was living on the east side of. Oh. See, there's some technologies that don't want you to know where they're at. And it's kind of like the dome effect. Yes, yes, yes. You have a big box, similar to a Wi-Fi box, a router, really. Yes, it does. And you tow it behind a vehicle, you park it in front of a house. Yes. And then it gives a different location than the actual physical resident. Oh, she's confidential. Yes. Yes. You know, my wife was the power of attorney when motioning the court for dissolution of marriage. Yeah. The durable power of attorney for the five minors named. And it looks like she might not have included the stipulation and order when motioning the court. Oh. Did somebody use a satellite to relocate anything? Because, see, as the respondent, I wasn't the durable power of attorney. Yes. Now, I'm sure Judge Ken Williams on May 24th of 2012, yes, this case information cover sheet, I included it in today's email. Yeah. Is it that the individual known as the petitioner writes down themselves as the attorney, or there's some other form? Yep. That you use as the pro se? Where the thought was, yes. I'm going to act on behalf of myself. Yes. I'm going to name the respondent. Yes. And I have power of attorney over the actual court proceedings. Yes. Because you never gave me the availability of motioning the court. Well, you know, you can't act as your own attorney as a pro se respondent. Yes. When you don't get notice of court hearings. All right. You allow for the attorney, in fact, yes, the, what's her name again? Durable power of attorney for the five minors named. Yes. To motion the court for default dissolution of marriage. Yeah. Without the obligation of making sure, yes, that it's not a contempt of court as a petitioner. Yes, it's not a contempt of court. How many attorneys, when getting a response, yes, 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 would intentionally try, yes, and motion the court for a default dissolution of marriage, knowing that the respondent had responded? See, I just kind of went through a few court cases where Jane Doe, yes, was named as my spouse, yes, and then E. Tux, yes, was named as my spouse, yes, and then there's me as the spouse of the durable power of attorney. Now, as the spouse of the durable power of attorney, yes, when she motioned when she motioned the court for a default dissolution of marriage, yeah, I would say that that would be a contempt of court and then violating what is known as the durable power of attorney. Yes. Now I'm looking through these power of attorneys today and I just want to know the location of them. Well, what happens, yes, when a licensed, yes, bar association member, yeah, requests an order for default dissolution of marriage, yes, and they do know that the respondent did respond, yes. See, this is the problem with pro se litigation. Yeah. The thought was, yes, that if I didn't respond, yes, then you can get a default dissolution of marriage. Yes. Because I didn't have to respond to the summons. No. I did have to do the children in the middle class. Yes. But I could have just stood back and let the power of attorney, yes, get whatever she wants. Now, quite often when you have an attorney, yes, that is employed by you, and they do have proof of service of the summons where you arrested me at the same moment as serving me, yes, yes. For the false accusation of the power of attorney, yes, having motion in the court for a petition, yes, a order for protection, yeah, where the alleged victim said that she needed you to issue a protection order, utilizing the durable power of attorney over the five minors named. Now, you would have thought right now that not having the jurisdiction of the actual arrest, the criminal complaint, and then it being a civil court matter, yes, that the court would have immediately said, I'm so sorry, you can't do that. Now, why don't you get me the GPS location of each of the individuals in the federal government that when they know of fraud, yes, the dishonest services, today's going to be a very, very, very expensive